Hi, namaste everyone. So we're on book 5, chapter 25, on the killing of Dumra Lochana. So we're begin with some invocation mantras. Om Vakaratu Namahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Niraveganam Kurumi Deva Sarvakaya Sushavada Om Ekadantaya Vidmyam Vakratundahai Dimitano Danti Prachodayat Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vidyarupinna Sanshrita Namastase 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 Namo Namah Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Vyasa said, O Janamajaya, when Dumra Lochana ceased speaking, the Devi Kalika made a wild laughter and began to speak sweetly thus. O stupid, skilled in flattery, you know only how to use jugglery of words like an actor. Do you think that your ends will be served if you speak only sweet words? This can never be, O stupid. Fight now. There is no need of useless words. You are strong and have been sent by the wicked demon by a great army. This Devi out of wrath will kill you. Shumba and Nishumba and other commanders by her arrows and will then return to her abode. Where is that stupid Shumba? And where is this Devi, the great enchantress of the universe? Their marriage in this world is entirely out of question and can never take place. O stupid, what do you think that a lioness becoming very passionate would make an ordinary jackal her husband? Or would a she-elephant prefer an ass? Or would a heavenly cow like a bison? Go to Shumba and Nishumba and tell truly to them, fight or go instantly to Patala. Vyasa said, O fortunate one, the demon Dumra Lochana, hearing thus the Kalika's words, became very angry and spoke with reddened eyes. O ugly one, I will slay thee, and then this lion infatuated with pride in battle, and take this fair one to the king. O Kali, I have not been able to do this. Simply it would break our amorous love sentiments, O quarrelsome one. Otherwise I would have undoubtedly slain thee just now with my sharpened arrows tipped with irons. Hearing thus, Kalika said, O fool, why do you boast vainly? This is not the religion of a hero with bows and arrows in their hands. Shoot your arrows with all your might. I will send you to the realm of death. Vyasa said, O king, hearing the Devi's words, Dumra Lochana caught hold of his very strong bow and began to shoot arrows after arrows at Kalika. Indra and the other Devas came out to see the fight on their best cars in the celestial space and shouted victory to the Devi and thus eulogized her. Then a deadly fight ensued between them with arrows, axes, clubs, saktis and musalas and various other weapons. Kalika cut off at the very outset all the asses that carried the chariot by her arrows, and next broke his chariot and began to laugh repeatedly. O Bharata, then Dumra Lochana became angry. Dumra Lochana, becoming angry, mounted on another chariot and began to shoot deadly arrows at Kalika. Kalika Devi too, out of those arrows into pieces before they reached her, and shot arrows after arrows on the Danava in quick succession. Thousands of his soldiers near to him were killed. The asses and the charioteer were killed, and the chariot was broken. She cut off his arrows by her swift serpent-like arrows and blew her conch shell. The Devas, seeing this, became very glad. Dumra Lochana, seeing himself displaced by his chariot, took up with anger his very strong Pariga weapon and came near to the chariot of the Devi. Then the Danava, terrified by death, began to abuse the Devi and said, "O ugly tawny-eyed Kali, I will kill thee just now." Thus saying, he suddenly went near to her, and when he was about to throw his pariga weapon on her, the Ambika Devi burnt him to ashes simply by her loud shout of defiance. Seeing Dhumra Lochana burnt to ashes, his soldiers became panic-stricken and fled away immediately, crying aloud, "O Father, O Father." The Devas saw this and gladly showered from high heaps of flowers on the Devi. O King, the battleground then assumed a dreadful appearance. At some places, the slain Danavas, and others, the horses, and other places, elephants, and at some other places, the asses lay scattered on the field. The herons, crows, vultures, the pisachas of the class Bata, Barapas, and jackals, and other carnivorous animals began to dance wildly and clamor hideously at the sight of the dead bodies. Lying on the field, the Ambika Devi, then quitting the field, went to a distant place and blew her conch shell so furiously and terribly that Shumba heard that terrific noise, while he was sitting in his own residence. At the next moment, he saw that the Danava forces had retreated and they were coming there crying. Some of them were besmeared with blood all over the bodies. Some had got their feet, some their arms cut asunder. Some were devoid of eyes, some had got their backs broken, some had their waists broken. Some got their necks broken, and some were going on bedsteads. Seeing them thus, Shumba and Nishumba asked them, "Where is Dhumra Lochana? Why have you all been retreated? And why have you not brought that lady? Where are the other forces? Who has blown this horrible conch shell? O fools, inform me quickly and thoroughly all these things." The soldier said, "O King, Dhumra Lochana has been slain by Kalika. She has destroyed all the soldiers and had done extraordinary deeds. O King, know the blowing of the conch shell that has caused terror in the hearts of the Danavas and has enhanced the joy of the Devas and is being resounded in the celestial space. Is that done by the Ambika Devi?" Note, in the Markandeya Purana, Ambika killed Dhumra. O Lord, when the Devi broke the chariot of Dhumra Lochana by the multitude of her arrows and killed the horses, and last slew Dhumra Lochana himself, when all the forces were slain by her who appeared like a lion, and when the rest of the army retreated, the Devas, seeing all these, were very much gladdened and showered flowers from the celestial sky. O King, we have come to a perfect conclusion that we will not get the victory. Now consult with your expert ministers and do what is needful. O King, the supreme goddess of the universe is waiting there, alone to fight with you without any help of any other forces. This is a great wonder to us. O King, intoxicated with her power, that girl, fearless, is reigning there, taking her stand on the lion. All these seem wonderful to us. O King, consult with your counselors, and out of the four policies, peace, fight, retreat, and remaining neutral, accept what is best. O tormentor of the foes, true, there are no forces with the Devi, but the whole host of the Devas will take up her cause in crisis. There is no doubt in due time, Hari and Hara both will come and assist her. Now the guardians of the several quarters, the Lokapalas, are waiting by her side in the celestial space. O tormentor of the gods, know what the Gandharvas kinnaras, and human beings all will come timely and help her. O king, we guess all these, but that lady does not want the assistance of anyone, nor does she expect that any other body would do the work for her. You must know this certainly, that she alone can destroy this whole universe. What to speak of the Danavas only, O high fortunate one? Knowing all these, do as you like. It is duty of the servants to speak beneficial and at the same time true words with moderation. Vyasa said, O king, Shumba, the tormentor of others, hearing their words, asked his younger brother in private, O brother, this Kalika has slain today Dhumra Lochana with his forces. The few retreated and came over to me. Now the Ambika Devi, puffed up with pride, is blowing her conch shell. Brother, the ways of time are knowable even to the wise. The grass becomes a thunderbolt, and the thunderbolt becomes like a grass and powerless. Know thus the course of destiny, O fortunate one. Now I ask you, what are we to do now? Are we to entertain yet the desire of enjoying Ambika? Or are we to fly away from here, or are we to fight on? Say quickly. Though younger, in times of difficulty, I consider you as my elder. Hearing thus the Shumba's words, Nishumba said, O sonless one, flight or taking refuge in a fort is not reasonable. To fight with this lady is the best course. I will take the best generals and soldiers with me, and will slay the lady and quickly return. And if fate be strong and prove it otherwise, then after my death, think out again and do what is best. Hearing thus the younger brother's words, Shumba said, You better wait. Let Chanda and Munda go to the battlefield, surrounded with forces. To kill a hare is not necessary to send an elephant. This is a very trifling matter. The two great warriors, Chanda and Munda, will be freely able to slay her. Thus saying, his younger brother, the king Shumba, addressed Chanda Munda, who were waiting before him thus. O Chanda, O Munda, take your forces and go quickly to kill that shameless lady. Puffed up with pride, O pair of warriors, kill that tawny-eyed Kalika in the battle, and bring that Ambika Devi here quickly. Do this great service. And if that haughty Ambika be unwilling to come here, though taken as a captive, then kill that Durga, the ornament of the battle, too, by sharp arrows. Here ends the 25th chapter of the 5th book on the killing of Dhumra Lochana in Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, the Maha Puranam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vedvyas. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kashama Shivadatri Swaha Swadha Namastute. Om Tumiwa Mata Chapita Tumiwa Bandusha Chasaka Tumiwa Vidya Dravinang Tumiwa Sarvam Mamadeva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.